In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains nestled a tranquil haven called Willowbrook, a peaceful tapestry of simple lives interwoven with the hum of nature and the rhythm of the seasons. The moon, full and resplendent, cast its silvery glow upon this serene tableau, painting a picture of idyllic tranquility. A place where time seemed to slow, and the world outside was but a distant memory. Yet, as the clock ticked towards midnight, the town stood on the precipice of a chilling mystery. But beneath the calm facade, something sinister was about to disturb the peace. It began on a night like any other, under the silvery light of the full moon. The town of Willowbrook was lulled into tranquility, oblivious to the chilling turn their lives were about to take. Eleanor Mayfield, a beloved resident, was the first to vanish. Her absence was discovered when her husband awoke to an empty bed, a chilling emptiness replacing the warmth of his wife. The townsfolk, shaken yet hopeful, dismissed it as a mere coincidence. Perhaps Eleanor was consumed by wanderlust, or a sudden change of heart led her away, but the seeds of unease were sown. As the full moon rose again, another resident went missing, then another and another. A pattern emerged from the shadows, a chilling correlation between the full moon and the mysterious disappearances. The town was gripped by fear and suspicion, their once serene lives now overshadowed by an eerie uncertainty. No one knew who would be next or why these disappearances were happening only under the light of the full moon. As the moon continued its cycle, so did the inexplicable disappearances. The once tranquil town of Willowbrook was now a cauldron of fear and suspicion. Whispers of a curse swept through the town, chilling the hearts of the people even more. Some murmured about supernatural forces at work, casting a dark cloud over the town's serenity. The townsfolk, desperate for safety, barricaded themselves indoors as the moon, their once gentle companion, became a symbol of dread. Even the bravest souls quivered at the thought of the full moon's arrival, their minds filled with images of loved ones vanishing without a trace. Despite their best efforts, the disappearances persisted. The moon's silver light, once a beacon of peace, now illuminated their worst nightmares. The fear was palpable. It hung in the air, as thick and as real as the fog that rolled in from the mountains. Families lived in fear of losing their loved ones, and no one dared to venture out after nightfall. Amidst the chaos, a group of brave souls banded together to solve the mystery. With a shared determination, they delved into Willowbrook's shadowed past, sifting through old tales and forgotten lore. Their search led them to a chilling revelation, a legend of a vengeful spirit said to roam the surrounding woods under the full moon's light, claiming innocent lives. This spectral entity, a long-forgotten specter of the town's history, seemed to be the key to the unexplained disappearances. With this newfound knowledge, they crafted a plan, a daring confrontation with the entity itself. In spite of the fear gnawing at their hearts, their resolve remained unshaken. They knew they were the town's last hope. As the next full moon rose, they prepared themselves armed with courage and the will to protect their town. Guided by the eerie glow of the full moon, they ventured into the heart of the forest. As they neared the source of the malevolent presence, a spectral figure emerged from the shadows. A chilling sight to behold, the apparition loomed in the moonlight, its eyes ablaze with a haunting glow. The air turned icy, and a wave of dread washed over the brave group. Yet they stood their ground, their hearts pounding in unison. Their courage was their weapon, their unity, their shield. With a collective breath, they confronted the spirit, their voices echoing in the stillness of the night. They invoked the strength of their ancestors, the love for their town, and the hope for a fear-free future. The words of banishment hung in the air, a powerful incantation against the entity that had held their town hostage for so long. In a moment that seemed to stretch into eternity, a brilliant blaze of light erupted, engulfing the specter. The ground shook, the trees swayed, and then silence. The spirit had dissipated, its reign of terror finally at an end. Relief washed over them like a gentle rain, their hearts no longer burdened by fear. As they returned to Willowbrook, a new day was dawning, bringing with it the promise of peace. The disappearances had ceased, and the town breathed a collective sigh of relief. As the full moon rose once more, casting its gentle glow upon the town, the residents of Willowbrook knew that they had triumphed over the darkness itself. Their courage had brought them victory, their unity had brought them strength, and their love for their town had brought them home.